Welcome this afternoon. Still talking about Raffaello, but we change university. We are back in south of Italy. Especially we are in the University of Federico II in Naples, in the main point of that we are talking about Raffaello. And today we will have a very special guest from Naples, Father Traiano, Father Tommaso Traiano, that is a very nice person, a brand new professor from Catholic of Rome. Then he will talk about the connection between the 18, the 19 and the 20 chant, I'm sorry for my English, of Dante Alighieri, the Paradise, and the connection between Raffaello and why there's a synology, completion about this. It seems very strange because you would never imagine this kind of thinking, but it's time for us to talk about this, and we will have please here on the conference Father Tommaso Traiano.
Well, good morning. It's a pleasure for me to be here, and I'm really glad. It's really enthusiastic. Why? This is, of course, I present myself. I'm Father Tommaso Traiano. It's really not the case that my second name is very close to this beautiful university. I say thanks to the director of this university, and here really in the area of Rione Traiano I'm doing this, and it's I'm very glad because I'm really talking about this connection about the 19 and the 20, I'm sorry for my English, of the chant of Paradise of Dante Alighieri, and the convenience of the aquila, no, the big bird that is the eye of the infinity.
Well, Father, please would you tell us what is the connection between these two great protagonists of our history, and history of the art and history of literature? Even Dante Alighieri, I guess, is really the #1 of our history of literature.
Well, this is very simple.
Well, Father, I was making some consideration that your voice is really very close to the voice of Father Austin. Can you tell us why?
Well, you know, when you are applied to be a great professor like me, it's very simple to stay immediately near to God. And so the voices, like the chant and the angels, and we, like Father Austin, we are actually angels. We are not anymore professors.
Well, Professor, it's the humility and the professionality of your conference today that describe us how you want to go on this conference.
Well, you know, the voice is really the point that make close the art and the literature, and the voice of the angel that we are talking in the chapter, even in the meeting of Dante with Cacciaguida. And Cacciaguida was telling through the story of Florence, but today I guess Naples is more the center point of this moment of history in Europe, because Naples is in this moment the center of you know, a new renaissance. It's in a meaning of that it's a very difficult town, but as the old song of Frank Sinatra was saying, you can make it here, you can make everywhere. It's not anymore New York, but it's Naples. And
well, Professor, but this is very difficult to say today.
No, it's not difficult because you know, as Father Traiano, I'm saying that this is the point in which we have to consider that our way of thinking, especially in South Italy, is very complex. And this because this complexity brings us to a superior level.
Well, Professor, can you explain?
In the meaning of, you know, to live in this area, especially in this some part of the city, is, you know, you must be really clever, because on the end you must be with the approach to God and with your spirituality. But during the day, then you have to really avoid that people they put you in the art, you know, that they so you have to defend yourself.
Well, Professor, and what is the solution to do it?
You know, the only solution is, as Dante was saying in the 18, 19, and 20 chant of Paradise, the last, almost the last, because we are almost finished this, and this is beautiful. Dante was saying that only with the approach to God, really to believe in God, you can go on and discover where is the truth and where is the bad things, you know.
Well, Professor, and to conclude this, do you have an approach positive to these events?
Well, the approach is that yes, you have to be a man of peace, but as say in Naples, say stay accord to your dignity and to your professionality, because people they want to, you know, I don't like to use bad words, but try to in Dutch they say bescherm yourself, you know, save yourself, treat yourself good, you know, don't be, you know, people are nervous. So it's just in the matter of respect of yourself you can go on in the life. Thank you very much for this beautiful conference.
Well, Father, thank you, Father Tommaso Traiano. It's very interesting. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you to everybody.